The show must go on without Julie Andrews, her voice damaged by a twist of fate.
It's an absolute tragedy. Does that sum it up?
Can she sing at all now? Will her voice ever be the same? Barbara Walters with startling answers from Julie Andrews. After this.
Her musical career crashing down. Have we heard the last of her enchanting voice?
Well, let's get to the
nitty-gritty.
The nitty-gritty. In June of 1997, you had throat surgery to correct what was described as a non-cancerous throat condition. Yes?
Yes.
This was not supposed to be a serious operation. Usually it is not, as I understand it.
It's just over 19 months ago. I went in for a routine procedure that I was told would not be threatening to my vocal cords. And since then, as you know, and as everybody's been talking about, I've just been unable to sing.
That's the big question. Will Julie Andrews be able to sing again?
Well, I can only say I hope so. I have to be optimistic. I think to some degree I'm in a form of denial about it because to not sing with an orchestra, to not be able to communicate through my voice, which I've done all my life, and not to be able to phrase lyrics and give people that kind of joy, I think I would be totally devastated. So I am in some kind of denial.
You were told this would be routine, that you'd come out and your voice would be fine.
Yeah, that given a certain recuperative time, and it certainly wasn't 2 years, I would be singing just as well or better than ever.
And now you can't sing at all?
No.
It's not just that you can't hit the high notes. You can't sing.
No, I simply can't do a song for you.
Your throat problems became international news when your husband, who was very frank, Blake Edwards, was quoted as saying of your voice, if you heard it, you would weep. I don't think she'll sing again. It's an absolute tragedy. Does that sum it up?
Yeah, it just about sums it up. Yeah, it is a tragedy. Thank God I wasn't younger. But, I mean, at least I've had a wonderful career, but I'm still, as I say, still hoping that this will reverse itself. But it's been a long time now. It's nearly 4 months short of 2 years.
The tabloid said that you were furious with your husband for going public about your voice, for saying how bad it was. Were you angry with him?
You know, I guess because I'm private, a very private person, and Blake is completely the opposite, and he just says what he feels. And in fact, he was doing an interview about some totally unrelated thing, and he thought that the interview was over, and the lady said, "How's your wife?" And he said, "You know, she's not good in terms of her voice." And of course, that's what was quoted. So they snuck up on him a bit.
But he was telling the truth.
He was telling the truth, yes. Indeed he was.
And what do the doctors who are seeing you now say?
They say that they don't hold out much hope, but that I should continue practicing.
You know, I think of Frank Sinatra or Tony Bennett.
Yes.
I mean, Sinatra, from the time he was, what, 60s to 80s.
Just matured and matured.
Yeah, matured and sang,
yeah.
and more money.
And Ella.
Tony Bennett.
Yeah.
So it isn't as if...
And Lena.
And Lena Horne.
A wonderful example.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
I mean, you would, I assume, have been able to sing for many more years had you wanted to.
Oh, sure. I mean, one's voice always warms and sometimes thickens a little as you get older. But it doesn't stop you from singing or the ability to sing, so you transpose a key or something like that, but it doesn't stop you from being able to sing.
Are you thinking of suing?
Believe me, it's under consideration, and obviously right now it's in the hands of lawyers, and we'll make some decisions.
Have you had to abandon any projects now? I mean, were there things that were coming up
yes,
that you can't
a lot.
do now?
Yes, a lot. And, well...
Singing roles?
Singing roles, yeah. Not just roles, but tours and albums and things like that. It's probably better I don't talk about it.
Julie, as we talk, your voice sounds hoarse. Is that part of this condition?
Yes.
So it's not just the singing?
No, it is the speaking as well.
Speaking as well.
Yeah.
You can act in films. You don't have to project in films.
Right.
But what if you want to go on the stage where you do have to project? Is that part of your voice affected?
I don't know. That remains to be seen.
So you don't know if you can even go on a stage.
8 times a week, I would be extremely worried.
Julie, if you can't sing anymore, how will it change your life?
God, you'll have to ask me that again another time. Right now, as I said, I simply cannot contemplate it. I don't want to say that I never can. So ask me again in a couple of years, okay?
And then if it's still no?
Oh, I think it will change something inside of me forever.